What's up, warriors? How you guys doing? Today we're gonna speak about how to grieve for a lost one. One of my viewers wanted me to touch this subject where that's what she's going through right now with her brothers. Her being the oldest, and I could relate to her. Why? Because like I said, you guys know throughout the past years, a lot of people lost a lot of loved ones, including myself. We went through it. My father-in-law passed away, rest in peace. And it's hard. It's hard. It's difficult to cope with that. A lot of people do not understand, how to go about honoring the dead, how to go about, making them proud, We do the opposite shit, We end up fucking, destroying our lives by grieving, by the pain that we have. And that's the wrong approach, But we've been doing it for so long. And who hasn't lost a loved one? Who hasn't lost a homie, a cousin, uncles, dads, father? And the first thing that we do is go and celebrate in a manner that it's destroying our fucking health, our life, So, and a lot of people get addicted to it. They don't stop. They don't know when to stop. They keep fucking going and destroying their life in that manner, And if you have kids, you're doing the same fucking thing that you're not breaking the cycle. They're gonna watch you and they're gonna think that it's okay for you to celebrate or grieve or show your pain in that manner, that it's detrimental to your health. It's destroying you, by drinking more, by going and masking that pain with the drug, with the bag, whatever it may be. Any vice that you seek that's gonna be destroying you instead of building you has to go. That's what we don't fucking push further in life. Why? Because we keep the fucking same cycle. Back in the days when I lost my, I used to, go through that and shit by losing a homie or whatever it may be. The first thing that we fucking did is go celebrate and drink our asses off, showing, supposedly, honoring them, out of respect, pour the fucking beer on the fucking grave, for the dead homies and my respects, and then go on about fucking drinking and destroying your fucking life. And a lot of people they got hooked on that shit. That's the problem, that you get hooked on that shit. It might not be you. I know it wasn't me, but in the back of my head, I was like, okay, because most of the times, death does not happen, by just by natural causes. Nowadays, people die because of their health. They stroll their lives of how they eat. So they die because they lived in a manner that it was just destroying themselves. Where like a lot of people that drink a lot, that's number one cause of death. Drugs, another cause of death. All that shit. You're pretty much limiting your life. You're actually living the fast life, so all those people that passed away in that manner, which is not natural causes, that's pretty much rare nowadays. We end up fucking honoring them and doing the exact thing that got them there, but that was always in back of my head. And I'm not gonna say I didn't participate on it, because I did, whether it was out of respect, out of just fitting in, out of like not refusing the beer, yeah, we fucking, drank to, we passed out, some cry, some, some just, they just drank till the pain faded away. And then the next day was the same thing, just regretting what you did. But, that's what it was like. It was normal to us. That's been so normal to us that's what we do, The way we honor the death is a stupid approach, straight up. And before, like I said, I was doing the same thing, even though in the back of my head, I was like, okay, well, we're fucking here celebrating and drinking, getting drunk, getting loaded. And isn't that the reason why he died? Isn't that the reason why he passed away? Cirrhosis of the liver, or liver cancer, or kidney failure, all because of drinking, drug addiction, whatever it may be, vices that he was just hard on. We're over here fucking doing the same. So the cycle never you never break the cycle. So your kids that are running around watching you fucking drink and talking about the old memories and about the good times and about this and that and all this blah 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 shit, and you're showing them that that's how you should honor the death. And that's why the cycle does not continue, doesn't stop, because we keep fucking leading by example in the wrong manner, and like I said, that's why back then, even though I knew that, why are we doing this? Isn't that the reason why he died? But yet here we're doing the same thing that got him there. It's fucking pathetic. It's fucking stupid. But we didn't say nothing because we're just taught always to just stay quiet, roll with the punches, just don't say anything. Just go about it and shit. And like we weren't. Nobody was able to speak up, and because they didn't want any conflict. That's the problem, that we don't want conflict. But how is that helping somebody by you actually participating? You're actually agreeing with it by you taking that beer, by you saying, okay, yeah, this is cool, and it's not cool, it's not cool. And now we have to just stand on our fucking 10 toes strong and let them know that, nah, man, that's not the way to honor them. That's not the way to show love, to show respect, because they're gone by you trashing yourself, by you destroying your body in that manner, because you're in such a pain that you're gonna go and drink or smoke or do drugs till you don't feel it no more. That shit's never gonna go away. Time doesn't fucking heal anything. It's just, time is just it just makes you stronger if you know how to fucking negate that. If you know how to, instead of going towards destroying yourself, go towards bettering yourself, go towards building yourself. Where if you're in such pain, if you're in such a grief and if you're destroyed from the inside, go build yourself up by exercising, eating better, changing the way that you live. If we're doing the same thing that person was doing, obviously he had more years on you. His life just came faster. He lived a fast life quicker, and you're following right through his right on his fucking right behind him. You're following right behind him, and that's what you're showing your kids. And they're gonna keep doing the same thing, and that's what we don't fucking want. We have to stand up and just let them know what's right. Like I said, you have to honor them by making them proud. If you're so heartbroken and so fucking torn apart, the best way to honor them is making them proud. Living your best life. Not fucking your life up. Living your best life for your family. Showing them, that, oh, you know what? Fuck, let's not do this, because this is what caused him to rush his life, to speed up his life. The way he was living, the way he was fucking going about his daily habits. So we gotta fucking do the opposite. And that's the way that they're gonna be honored in that manner, because I guarantee you, if they were watching us, they would fucking think, they would be sad. They would think different, because they'll be like, fuck, man, they didn't learn from my mistakes. Like, fuck, that shit got me there. That shit got me to where, to where it killed me. And they're doing the same thing. If they were to be watching us, they won't be proud of us. They'll be sad. They'll be devastated. They'll be fucking, even more torture, torture, because they weren't there to tell you that, what, that's not the fucking path to walk. That's not the way to go about your life. Look at what happened to me. Learn from my mistakes. So we got to learn from people's mistakes. So yeah, that viewer that hit me up with that wanted me to touch on this message, where her brothers are going through it. They lost their pops, and she's being the oldest. She can't do nothing, and she feels, that she feels bad. She feels that she's, useless, because she can't do nothing about it. And she's watching her brothers do the same thing that the dad did, living the same life. And like I said, you got to wake up, and you got to realize that, fuck, we gotta break that cycle. We gotta break that habit of thinking that that's the way that you grieve. That's the way that you honor the dead. That's exactly what we don't do, you know. And we gotta speak up, and we gotta be honest with ourselves that, you know, that shit has to. You gotta drop that shit. You gotta drop that shit and change the way that you live. Change your habits. Change your mindset. Because all you're doing there is just teaching your little ones or whoever's around you that it's okay, you know? And some people, they just get carried away. Some people can't control it. Some people become addicts, you know? They becomes an addiction out of, you know, grieving for somebody else, you know, that they just go harder on the alcohol, harder on the drugs. That's what we don't fucking want, man. We have to, like I said, teach our youngsters and even the people around us, you know, like now, you know, like I am against that because that destroyed a lot of my family members, you know, the alcohol, where they couldn't handle it. They just fucking just went overboard with it to the extent that it destroyed them, you know, they destroyed themselves, you know, throughout the long fucking life of just doing the same shit, you know, the same shit and all that shit is just, you know, you're gonna end up just, you know, being another fucking liability, you know, towards your family. And that's if you don't pass out, because if not, they're gonna be watching you all the time, and it's hard. It's a fucking hard and difficult situation. And a lot of people, they're fucking hard-headed. They do not understand. They don't fucking cope with it. They're selfish, and they don't think about others, about how you're hurting other people and how they're watching you, and how it does matter. Because if you had some common sense and some heart and some, you know, and some common courtesy and respect, you would, you know and understand that, hey, you know what, fuck, maybe I should fucking stop before I influence others around me of what not to do. Other than that, hope this fucking video helped, and you know, rest in peace for all your, you know, your lost ones. And we're gonna do the same here, but we're gonna push that message of you know, changing the way that we view how to grieve for our loved ones. Let's fucking run it.